Hello, it's Michelle Morand here, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about a really exciting story that just came out of the lab. Alex and his team just shared this with me, and I'm super stoked about it, so I wanted to share it with you. It's specific to a patient with gastroesophageal cancer, GEJ. This particular patient's cancer had metastasized. The exciting thing about this is what Alex and his team were able to accomplish in just 1 hour. We offer a service called a precision second opinion. It is the most comprehensive second opinion in cancer care. The process of a precision second opinion is we gather your medical records. Alex, our director of scientific research, if you're not familiar with who he is, he and his team will review your most current records, looking at things like pathology, blood work, most recent imaging, doctor's notes, treatments that you've been on. And then they take some time prior to meeting with you to review the most current medical science data. That's science-based medicine. And they're looking to see, even if the conference just ended yesterday or the paper just came out yesterday, what is the most current information specific to you that's going to benefit you the most? Well, this particular fellow, Frederick, had one of these consultations a while back. When we had that consultation with him, Alex did recommend genetic testing, as he often does, depending on how much information is on board. But independent of the testing, there was a treatment option recommendation that he could make. And 90% of the time there is in these second opinion consults, a number of treatment recommendations. In this case, what the patient had placed, or what the patient's doctor had put them on in the way of treatment was pretty standard chemo, and was expected to provide him with about a 12-month survival. The study that Alex found and shared with his patient in the consultation actually showed that almost 40% of people who added that drug to this standard chemotherapy actually ended up in remission. So 12 months for Frederick versus 2.5 years with the potential of complete remission. So as soon as we wrapped up that consultation, Alex and his team at Frederick's request prepared a documentation for his oncologist with whom he was meeting shortly thereafter, received the paper, had a few questions, had a chat with Alex, and agreed to prescribe the treatment. This patient tolerated the treatment remarkably well, is doing exceptionally well. And that was really such a significant benefit in terms of what this patient can now expect in terms of their overall survival. So we're all super thrilled for Frederick here. That's just about the best thing. We love hearing that. This isn't unique, this type of outcome from precision cancer medicine. That is the use of the most current diagnostics, personalized research, the most leading edge treatments, combinations, perhaps with a low dose chemo, as in Frederick's case, or even, without chemo, targeted therapies, immune therapies, all of these things that are a part of precision cancer medicine. These outcomes are becoming the norm, not the exception. But this one was really exciting to me, and I wanted to share it with you because Frederick got this awesome result in 1 hour. We had somebody come to us this week earlier with a very similar case, and we presented their oncologist with the most current information about what the standard of care is in many countries around the world for this particular type of cancer, gastric cancer. And this patient's Canadian oncologist somehow thought that modifying the protocol to something that's better for the patient and has been proven to provide longer cancer-free lives and is the standard of care in other countries might somehow interfere with their chemotherapy. And not because the patient isn't well enough to withstand the treatment. And it wasn't even actually that they thought that it might interfere with the chemotherapy. It's that they thought somehow it might interfere with the funding. His doctor, who he knows and trusts, whether by good reason or out of necessity, is suggesting that standard chemotherapy is a good call for this person, at the same time as they're saying that's only going to give him 12 months. Whereas the protocol we presented. So anyway, wanted to tell you all about that. There's an article talking a little bit more detail about Frederick's case. But anyway, I wanted to let you know the incredible value of a precision second opinion from Alex and his team. It's very thorough. We take a lot of time with you. You get a video of your consultation, you get a written summary, and so often we have experiences like we had with Frederick, where there is something that can be done right now without any additional testing that will significantly improve the outcome of your care. So do yourself a favor, book a precision second opinion with Alex and his team today, and let's get you the same outcome we got Frederick.